Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Hey, 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 it's time for Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. It's the cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's time for podcast. Hello.
It's kind of a depressing story we're talking about today on the podcast, Sydney real estate. Listen to how crazy this is. An enclosed balcony in the city CBD has been listed online as a room to rent for $360 a week. You know, what about that song John English sang? Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night.
Yeah.
That was cheaper than this.
Yeah, but she got murdered by a crazy person.
Well, if you put it like that, but that wasn't in the real estate ad.
You should mention that. This is what we're living with at the moment because we're taking in too much migration and at the same time we're not building the infrastructure. I was watching
When you say we're not building infrastructure, because everywhere I look is just building.
Yeah,
It's the
but
only
we're gonna
industry that's thriving.
Okay, this is what the problem is. I'm just putting on my hard hat. Actually, I'm not even going to wear a hard hat because there's nothing going to fall on my head. What happens is all the government, all the DAs, all those things, they're caught up in red tape. So we don't allow the various places to be built. So, for example, there's a place in Blacktown, a street there, which has got a bunch of housing commission homes, if you want to call them, about 4 or 5 together. They're nice homes. Anyway, they want to get rid of them because they're old fibro ones. They want to put up these units. That's all well and good.
Yes, of course.
Except these houses have been abandoned now for close on 3 years.
Why are they abandoned? There's so much need for government housing.
They got the old tenants out and said, we're building new ones here.
And haven't started?
And they're dicking around. So listen, you dumbass bureaucrats, pull your finger out of your asses and have a look what's going on. It's all well and good to get all this migration. Let's populate or perish. That's all well and good. But if you're taking 750,000 people in a year, which we've done in the last fiscal year, you've got to have somewhere to put them.
But also, I think people are caught between a rock and a hard place. That push for the Australian dream to own your own home, without the bank of mum and dad, practically that's not going to happen. And we don't support anyone in the rental system. 1 in 4 Australians rents, like a quarter of Australians rent, and we tend to ignore them too. If you rent in Europe, you can rent for your whole life and you have security. You know your kids are going to go to the same school. Here, you get kicked out after 2 years because someone's going to flip that house and buy something else or whatever. Our rental market is dreadful, as seeing here, $360 a week to rent a balcony. So you can't win as a buyer and you can't win as a renter. Who's winning?
Who's winning?
And every day on the news we're hearing, the cost of living crisis, where people can't get into the housing industry. The next news story will be which suburbs are performing best. Yeah. So we're still fueled by this real estate fervour of how much money we're making.
I know.
It's very unattractive.
Old mate from Lux Listings driving around in his Lamborghini selling these incredibly expensive waterfront mansions in the eastern suburbs from one rich person to another rich person. And then we've got terrible stories, as you say, about someone living on a balcony. It's all part of the great tapestry of the country we live in, but also this is everywhere around the world. This is worldwide, this housing crisis.
Well, this place here is advertised, in case you're interested, fully furnished. It says fully furnished sunny room, fully furnished. All that fits in there is a bed, $360 per week, including bills. Share a bathroom with only one person, ready to move in now, easy to go anywhere. So you can see a photo of it here. There's glass sliding doors separating the balcony from this unit. So pretty much you're sleeping on a balcony.
You're on a balcony.
Wow. You can also rent the room next to it if you'd like. For $495. So you're going to be sleeping on a balcony while someone who's renting for nearly $500 a week is in the room next to you.
So if you got it all together, it'd be $700 for that one little, I'm presuming it's just the bedroom and the balcony.
Yeah. The room comes furnished with a single bed, a chest of drawers, some blinds and a rug over what looks pretty much like a tiled floor because it is a balcony.
People are so picky. Back in my day, you had a box.
And you were happy with it.
Luxury.
You know, when I first started flatting with my friend, she reminded me of this the other day, we were earning, I think, $300 a week. We were working at Simon Townsend's Wonderworld. And our rent might have been $40, something like that. And so we had this disposable income to muck around with. We were in our early 20s. We didn't think about saving. We spent it on stuff. But you could live like that. And if you wanted to, you could save money. The cost of living means you can't pay those exorbitant rents or mortgages, plus have a life and plus save.
So this is our message to the government. Stop dicking around with immigration. If you're going to bring people in, we understand populate or perish, as we said before, but at the same time, you've got to talk to your other departments. So the people that rubber stamp buildings, housing, things like that, are less of the NIMBY stuff, not in my backyard. Perhaps people be a bit more, less gum trees in the city. Maybe just put some stuff up, build some places.
Well, I don't know what the solution is, but this should be all hands on deck because this is a crisis.
Yeah. In the meantime, I've got a balcony for Randy.
Do you? Yes, please.
Got a pot planned.
Lovely.
That's the toilet.
Amen. Doubles as the toilet and your drug-making mechanisms.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah,